Hi, butterflies. My name is LaTasha Golden, and I'm your National Vice President of Gap Affairs. My pronouns are she, hers, and I'm very excited today to talk to you about working from home. So I get to be the National After School Specialist for City Year Incorporated, and I've been doing this role for about 5 years, and for all of those 5 years, I've been doing it remotely from the comfort of my home. I get to travel a bit, but I spend a majority of my time doing this very necessary work in education from my house. And over the years, I've developed some tips and tricks for working from home effectively. So number one, plan your day. Plan your day, every aspect of your day. I found that working from home requires a lot of discipline. And if you plan your day, you know exactly what you're going to expect, what you're expected to do, then you're able to plan those breaks in between. I use my start planner, my Hustle Daily start planner, to kind of map out what meetings I have, what time I'm going to use for project work, when I'm going to take my breaks, when I'm going to take lunch. And having that all mapped out in advance really helps with my productivity. My next tip is to create a workspace. And so right now I'm in my home office, and I love having a workspace that I use for just work. It kind of signals for me in my brain when it's time to go to work and when it's time to leave work. And so I create my workspace. I make sure that it has all the things I need for productivity, like my laptop, my journals, my planner, but also things that I would have at a desk if I were in an office, like pictures of my family, water, aromatherapy, things like that you would create. And so if you have a desk space at home or a room that you can dedicate to working, I highly advise that you go ahead and have that workspace developed. Or you can have a little mobile workspace, like create a little box with all of the things you need. And if for that day you decide to work from your couch, you know that you have your work box, and then that's your workspace for the time. And my last tip, number 3, is to take your breaks. Take a break. Take all the breaks. I think sometimes we think that just because we're working from home that we have to stay plugged in from 9 to 5 or whatever your work hour is going to be. And that's just not realistic. If you think about when you're in the office, we're not working every single minute, hour that we're there, right? So take all your necessary breaks. You have to make up for the water cooler time or the break time that you would normally have, the chat time that you would have with your colleagues that are either sitting next to you or in the office. And so really, really take those breaks. Get up, go outside if you need to, take a walk, do that laundry, wash those dishes, watch that Netflix show for an hour while you're eating your lunch. Whatever it is, don't feel bad to take a break and take a pause in your day, just so you can feel recharged and refueled to go back into it. So I hope you've enjoyed these couple of tips and tricks for working from home and working remotely. It's been my pleasure to be able to share it with you. Thank you for watching, Boss Butterflies.